Now it's time to press buttons and talk with Manky and ProZD.
So there's a ladder, and there's lockers.
Timer.
I thought I already did it, and it didn't go.
Wow!
Maybe we can use a ladder to go on top of it.
Maybe we can use a ladder. I figured out how we will escape this prison, Kay.
Oh? So how are we gonna bust out?
It seems that your reckless actions were of use after all.
Are you actually praising me?
More of a thank you for giving me an idea regarding this ladder.
The underground ladder? What about it?
Regarding. This ladder isn't just for those who wish to go down.
No, it's only a down ladder. Oh, I see. If we use this...
Yes, I believe it's long enough to reach the top of those ladders. Lockers.
Oh, that's definitely what I was gonna say. I wasn't gonna say make a little bridge across the hatch and walk over it. Well then, what are we waiting for?
Wow, what would that accomplish?
We would get over the hatch.
Interesting. Investigation complete.
This makes a lot more sense.
And all my health is back, so that's a fun, interesting...
All right, you look way
mechanic.
healthier all of a sudden. Now we can get out of here.
Yes. So what happens
Yay.
if you lose all your health?
Yay.
Does he just die?
I don't know what it takes you back to.
I guess I'm locked in here forever. We spent entirely too much time in here. 2 episodes worth.
Yay.
Kidnappers who held me hostage and a mysterious Interpol agent. This case is only getting started, and I'll be the one to bring it to a resounding end.
Oh, we're back in
Anyway,
cowboy
back to
times.
Wild West area.
This is where we were.
It looks like it stopped raining for now.
Yeah, and thank goodness. You have no idea how hard it was raining earlier.
Mr. Edgeworth! Sorry, I'm so glad to see you managed to escape, sir. I was so stressed that I thought my heart was gonna give out. Detective Gumshoe, may I ask what in the world that is? Well, that's,
Count off! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, holy shit! 99! Shifu, all 99 members are here and accounted for, sir. You're not Shifu. Oh, there you are.
What the heck do you... I'll wait for this to finish. What the heck do you think you're doing counting my cubs off like that?
You guys got a lot of cops.
Every person is a valuable human being, you get me? And everyone has a name that their parents gave to them. No one is a 2 or a 3. Everyone, regardless of age or rank, is number 1. Got it?
I was gonna say there were 10s.
That's a 10.
That's a 10.
Shifu!
He's pretty
You are
cool.
Agent Lang, I take it?
You infidel! How dare you address our Shifu so rudely? Okay, chill.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Lang Z says, a cub who disrespects others soon feels the disciplinary bite of an elder.
I don't know how that applies to me.
So don't you ever forget to show the proper respect towards another person.
I'm not making the connection.
Sheena. There, okay. Thank you. This isn't much, but please accept my card.
You don't have to be so awkward all the time.
Oh, thank you. Please accept mine in return. You know, the thing we do in America all the time,
yeah.
exchanging business cards. You all see that just now? That is the proper way for 2 people to show their respect. In Japan, not here. This is a little weird. Keep that in mind and you'll get far in life. Got it?
I guess. Cards? I thought we were in America. Are they like Pokemon cards?
Ah, that's right. Francisca did warn me. Something about an elite Interpol agent from the Republic of Zhangfa. Apparently this man has the highest successful arrest rate in the organization. Agent Lang, why exactly is an Interpol agent involved with this clearly domestic case? That's none of your business, Mr. Prosecutor. How is it not? I've heard a rumor or 2 about you. You solved a murder that occurred during your flight home recently, right? Ha! But you sure took a while just to arrest one little flight attendant. How pathetic. You give me Gumshoe.
How dare you say that about Mr. Edgeworth? He didn't even have to solve that case. Are you saying you could have solved it faster,
That was like
pal?
a side quest,
That
pal.
was just for fun.
That was extra credit.
The comedic relief jumps to the aid of his master. How cliche.
I'm gonna punch you in the dick.
Try it, bitch. Look, what I'm getting at is that if I had been there, no one would have died.
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm gonna punch this guy in the dick.
I would have solved the entire case and Agent Hicks would still be with us here today. Agent Lang knew yesterday's victim, Agent Ackby Hicks. Hicks was like a brother to me, so now I'm out to take my revenge. Agent Hicks was investigating a smuggling ring with Francisca and a third person. This must be the man she was talking about. In that case, you should understand how I feel, as the kidnapped is someone I know. So I ask that you please allow me to participate in the investigation. Not so fast! Did it play a clip? It played a voice clip, right?
Yeah.
This isn't your neatly trimmed courtroom of Eden, you know. You're out in the wilderness now, Mr. Prosecutor, and way out of your league. No hard feelings, but why don't you go on back to your courtroom now, pretty boy? You dare to mock the court and pretty boys? I do, and I don't need the help of a filthy prosecutor. Sorry, but the truth doesn't need the likes of you to distort it today. Who uses the adjective filthy to describe a prosecutor? And why? Why do I feel such intense loathing emanating from him?
Dude,
What is this, the sixth game, but towards other people, not prosecutors? All right, men. Good job on the perimeter around Gatewaterland. Now just find me the kidnapper and bring the punk to me. Dismissed.
What are you talking about? Sir! I don't... Alright, off we go!
Now then, Mr. Prosecutor, you just sit tight here and don't cause any trouble. Understand? Wait. Bye, bitch.
That guy's so mean.
Mr. Edgeworth, that guy is so mean.
It's been a while since I last met someone so disagreeable. Why of all places did he show up here, and completely out of the blue at that? I suppose I'll have to ask Detective Gumshoe to fill me in on that.
Detective Gumshoe, fill me in on that.
Great job, Detective.
Sir!
For losing sight of me and the kidnapper and allowing my investigation to be hijacked.
Sir...
I look forward to your next month's salary assessment.
But the case isn't lost yet, sir. I'm gonna show you just how much of a man Dick Gumshoe can be.
Shall I prepare the 21-gun salute now or later?
You're gonna shoot me with 21 guns? Jesus.
Pulling them out right now.
Oh god. One,
Detective.
two,
Oh God.
I think two's enough, sir.
Detective, are you sure it was the precinct you called for backup?
Of course, sir. I think I would know the number to my own precinct like the back of my hand.
Then why did an Interpol agent show up instead with an army of his own agents?
That, I have no idea. About 5 minutes after I made that call, that wolfman showed up out of nowhere, sir.
Agent Lang definitely has an agenda, so the question is, what is he after?
He was eating garbage from a knocked over trash can.
He was scratching himself.
Mr. Edgeworth, I was wondering if I may ask about one thing, sir.
Yes, what is it?
Who is that? The girl over there, I mean. She's just been standing there.
I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant, Kay Faraday.
What?
Funny, I don't recall making you my assistant.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant. Me. It's been like that since forever.
Sorry, but I just stole your supporting role.
How can you say something so serious with that giant grin on your face, pal? Mr. Edgeworth, we've got a thief on our hands, sir. She stole my role, sir. I'm taking her in, getting her convicted, and making sure she serves out her sentence.
Death.
Oh, come on, it'll be fun, like musical chairs. You better stay fast on your feet.
No way.
You can take.
I won't. I will not lose the spotlight to you, little
Those
girl.
are two polarities I'm bouncing back and forth between. Okay.
I'm gonna fight a 16-year-old girl.
I shouldn't do that, Detective Gumshoe. Man, I can't calmly do any stealing at all with that detective around.
I suppose it's not easy when there's this many members of law enforcement in the vicinity.
I just love committing crime. It's alright. It's not like I'm in a hurry to steal just any old thing.
Which is it? Do you plan to steal something or not? Quite the mystery, this one. Maybe I should talk with her a bit more.
Thief, 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 I am a thief. So what are you going to do about your investigation into the kidnapping?
Good question. Since Agent Lang holds the authority to investigate this case now, this makes things a bit more complicated.
Oh, come on, you can't let that stop you. I'll even lend you a hand, so let's go.
But you're a self-purported great thief, are you not? I don't believe I can let someone of an unlawful nature participate in an investigation.
You don't like to listen, do you? I'm not just any ordinary great thief. I'm the Yamagambu. And as I said earlier, the Yagadaro is after one and only one thing. Bet you're wondering what it is.
I don't care.
Gonna ask me about it?
I don't, okay. What is this one and only one thing you're after?
Oh, it's so interesting. The Yagabagi is only interested in one thing, and that is the truth.
I see. It was 7 years ago.
Wait, I was about to say...
Hold on, I got a cool
There was a
story.
vigilante who threw the business world into a panic.
Mine was
Shut
5
up,
years
I'm telling
ago.
I'm telling your story.
There were 3...
Labeled mysterious and phantom-like, the Yatagarasu appeared and vanished at will. Though we still don't know much about this thief's ultimate goal, we do know the targets. The Yatagarasu liked to find and make public evidence of corrupt dealings of all sorts.
Yes, I could be telling this.
Once a target was chosen, no dramatic calling card or announcement was sent forth. Instead, the chosen corporation was infiltrated without even the target noticing.
Yeah, that's right.
Some days later, I just love this story. The evidence that was found was sent out to the mass media.
You actually know more about it than I do.
Along with a card, well, I also know how to say the name, with the mark of a three-legged raven. Looking back, I suppose you could call what the Yatagarasu was stealing the truth. Could this child really be the successor to the original Yatagarasu? But that can't be. Can it?
Lance, hi, son.
Whoa.
Mr. Amano.
Oh, Miles, my boy. I'm sorry to involve you in such an affair just after you've returned.
For you, Mr. Amano, I gladly offer my assistance.
Loves this guy.
I love this guy. After all, I have you to thank for how well things turned out during my time abroad. If it wasn't for you, I might not have been introduced to that law office, and had the chance to study the inner workings of another country's judicial system.
No, no, no. Think nothing of it.
So awkward.
As you know, no.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say something wrong?
As you know, Manfred and I go way back. I consider a beloved disciple of his to be like one of my own blood. If you ever want to go overseas again, you need only to ask. I can use my company's vast network to send you anywhere at any time.
Holy shit. So who's the old man?
He is the father of the currently kidnapped Lance Amano, Ernest Amano.
And now then, have you found Lance yet, Miles? Please, I miss my poor boy dearly.
I'm terribly sorry, but your son's whereabouts remain unknown, Mr. Amano.
Well, hold on there. Then what happened to all that money?
I believe the 1 million has been stolen, and that the culprits are now on the run.
What?
Poor old man. Don't you have anything you could give him to cheer him up, Mr. Edgeworth?
Forgive me, Mr. Amano.
Oh, then count this money
first let's
instead,
talk
I
to him.
guess.
I was wondering if you could please tell me the details of the kidnapping one more time.
Oh, it was yesterday. A call came to the house. From the receiver came the sound of my son. Help me, Daddy! Help me, Daddy! I don't even think that's what he sounds like, but
I know this is tough, but please stay with me here, Mr. Amano.
you don't understand. He hasn't called me Daddy in ages. It was incredibly moving. I wish I'd recorded him saying that.
Daddy, help me. Daddy. Yeah, Dad.
He definitely should have recorded that conversation. but not for the foolish sentimentalities of an old man.
Lance Amano.
Lance Amano! Refresh my memory, but what kind of person is Lance again?
Horrible.
How the worst? How will telling you about Lance help you get him back?
Surprisingly, a lot can be deduced from a person's relationships and behavior.
Very well then. Lance is my one and only son, and he turned 21 this year. He is very much like me when I was his age, kind and very attractive. I'm sure women simply can't keep their hands off of him.
Is there anything else about him you noticed of late?
Now that you mention it, I haven't been able to get in contact with our butler, Oliver.
Your butler? Pretty sure it's pronounced Oliver.
Yes, his name is Oliver Deacon. I'm pretty sure. He's been with our family for years now.
It's Oliver, sir.
He gets along so well with Lance, so I thought maybe he would know where my son is.
I tell you that every day.
It's so frustrating.
Literally every single day.
Mr. Amano, could you please tell me a little more about your butler, Mr. Deacon?
As a butler, he's outstanding. He even serves as Lance's personal private tutor. He took a brief leave recently, but even after it was over, I haven't been able to reach him.
So you still haven't spoken with him since his leave? What about his family and friends?
They said they hadn't seen him. I've tried everything I could think of, Miles. Do you think this could have something to do with Lance's kidnapping?
It's possible, but I can't say anything for sure quite yet. So even the person closest to the victim has gone missing. Oliver Deacon. Sounds like one name I'd better keep in mind. And pronounce correctly. The only one who ever does. Detective Gumshoe.
Yes, sir.
Let's begin our investigation. See the music? Gumshoe brings like a boombox with him. Even if that Interpol agent holds the authority to head this investigation.
He ever plays it early and he's just like,
not yet, detective. We can't allow ourselves to stand idly by twiddling our thumbs.
I'm with you 100%, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. I, Dick Gumshoe, pledge to stick by your side through thick and thin.
Mr. Amano, it was my fault that the culprits escaped. Which is why, with your blessing, I vow to return Lance to you myself.
Oh, I've never seen you so passionate before, Miles. Good luck to you, my boy.
Wow. Maybe next time we'll continue.
This case. Now that the music's playing.
We'll figure out and we'll investigate. We'll find all the clues. And we'll kill Lance Amano.
And I think you're confused, detective.
We're gonna kill that kid.
We're gonna kill him.